Do you ever want to set a canopy anchor and set the length of your tail shorter so you're not managing as much slack in the tree? Did you ever want to set a canopy anchor that you could move once you climb up to it? Or did you ever set a really tall canopy anchor that you didn't have enough rope for and you needed to extend? Well, I'm about to show you a way to tie in. I've been doing for about a year now at work. I really like it. My coworkers are starting to notice, and so I'm making a video to show you how I do it. A special feature of this technique is that you don't have to get both ends to the ground. Take about a 4-foot bite of rope, wrap around your throw line, reposition it so you got a bowline to tie. Get through the eye, adjust and set. And then an overhand superstition knot, I call it. So I clip this just for superstitious purposes, but also adding this, $10 Metolius rated 10mm quick link adds another benefit of floating canopy anchor should you need it. So this is the retrieval end as you're climbing in, and pull the tail through this eye, hold up. So you just pull out a little bit. So the reason I clamped a quick link onto my anchor is so I can set what's called a floating canopy anchor, which helps me redirect and still pull my line out. So I'm going to go through how you would advance your anchor without flaking a whole bunch of rope and wasting much time. So let's see how quick it is. Here we go. Lanyard in right in front of you. Behind me. Just undo my carabiner. Back up. Untie the stopper knot. Break this bowline open. And all I really need to do is take a bite above my climbing system and throw it through the new anchor I want to climb on. Climbing system, bite above it, wrap it through there, and find each end that it's connected. These two. I'll tie a butterfly on the other end. So that's going to act as a stopper knot around a quick link. So I'll back up the stopper knot, carabiner. Open up a quick link. Secure it. I'm a believer in hand tight on this quick link. Are you out of frame? Dang, all this for nothing. Sorry, folks. Hope you can see that. There's my new anchor. I'm going to weight it. Yep, hold me just fine. So all I got to do now is just manage the slack of the retrieval end. So I'm totally ready to get to the ground if I need to, because it's storming right now. I'm not going to be stuck up here another 10 minutes in the cold. I'm just going to pull this end through. A lot of times you'll have a nut, you'll be high enough, you got to stack it over your knee or something like this. And then just route the end down where you want to retrieve from. There you go. I'm gonna wrap out and show you how this comes out. I'm gonna go take a redirect first to make it a little more difficult. I'll see you on the ground. Back on the ground, this is my redirect, and my anchor is way over there. Normally, if this was a normal choked canopy anchor that wasn't floating around a quick link or a ring or something, this would be really difficult to get down once the rope angle changed and pulled down around this redirect. Show you how this floating canopy anchor comes out. Retrieval in, and you look up there. Maybe I'll zoom in for you. It's not too shaky. There we go. See how it's floating as I'm pulling down? Where am I? Right there. Redirect's coming out over there just fine. Now you got to be careful with your knuckles, because just as you're pulling this out, this quick link is going to creep down towards you. If you don't move your knuckles fast enough out of the way, it'll hit you. And that's a reason I prefer to use a steel quick link, because if this hits something on the ground or something hard, it's still trustworthy, whereas aluminum can crack and you don't want to climb on that. I do not know if this is rated for side loading like I'm using it. Disclaimer, I choose to trust it. Doesn't mean you should. You see it's rated 25 and 10 kilonewtons. And this is not stainless steel. And I like it not to be stainless, because then the threads don't gall when you try to open it. Disclaimer about using a quick link is I don't ever set a floating canopy anchor with this device from the ground, because as you're pulling it up, the rope, there's a potential rope could unscrew this nut, and you don't want to find out the hard way. I want to give credit to Kentucky Arborist Association and James Earhart for demonstrating this knot to me. Climb safe, and hope this helps. Cheers.